Alrighty, today I am installing these Weathershields, Windguards, wind protectors. I've already got one installed, and you can see that there's no holes in these. They come with double-sided tape, M3, which is supposedly the best double-sided tape you can get. And I've already got one installed on my van, which I want to show you. Now this is like a pre-setup thing, and it's got a few minor things that need to be touched up on it. Like there's where the double-sided tape meets in here, it doesn't stay stuck down there like that. And a little bit of black silicone in there will fix that little gap there up. And on the back here, the double-sided tape wants to come away as well. I've already got a solution to that. I had thought about that in advance of if the double-sided tape wasn't to work, what's going to hold it, sort of thing, you know. And I know that there's clips on most weather shields like that go in. So what I've done, and on this side, I'll show you just quickly. That was a drink bottle. You can see these little clips that I've already put in place. I've got 4 of them. They're only homemade jobs, not what you buy from the street. You don't know where to buy things like that just randomly. And this one at the front here is was already on the Tarago, but had rubber around it. It's a standard feature for whatever, I don't know. But I'm going to use it, took rubber off, and there's 2 little holes there. So what I can do is, because it's lifting at the back there, and at the front here as well a little bit, what I'll do is I'll get the iron, and I'll just, soldering iron that is, and I'll just poke the iron through it a little bit, so I can get it through, drill with a drill the right size I need, to make the same size hole as what's already there. And then I'll put a rivet through it, and the rivet will hold it in place. You can get a little nut and bolt thing, which I have on the other side. I'll show you. Which I've already done on this side as well. But you can get these little things that come with standard clips. These are some that I had before. Just one of those things that you just hang on to and never know when you're going to use it. So what I've done, I've made the brackets myself, and they're like this. Basically sits inside the channel in there. I'll just take this one out. So it just basically sits like that in the channel. Lighting's not real good, but you can see what I mean. And then push the rubbers in, and then once the rubber's in and you put the visor on, you can then physically force, because it's only a soft metal, you can physically force the bracket mount, these little guys, to press up against the Weathershield, so you can line up the holes properly and bolt into them. Preparations of installing these guys first, like make them, install them. You can see how the rubber is like that. Now I could cut the rubber a little bit if I wanted to suit. It would make it a little bit make it look a little bit cleaner there. I might even actually do that. Give myself a razor blade. I'm not going to show you doing that. I'm just saying I might do that with one, just see how it goes, and if it pans out, I'll do it to the rest. That's a choice that you'll have to make yourself. If not, over a period of a few months, the rubber will relax and come into that groove itself. Won't be as smooth as if I cut the little bit of rubber out to help it sit in position, but that's not going to stay like that. Like I said, once the rubber's heated up a few times and relaxed more, it'll eventually take shape itself. And to clean the surface, you've got to give the area a good clean. First get all grease and whatnot away from the area, and then go over it again with an alcohol swab, just to make sure that it's all perfectly clean, so when you get the double-sided tape and you're sticking it to the surface, it is stuck permanently in place. So before and after, this is what I'm going to do. These are visors, Weathershields. They're called many different names depending on which country you're looking at them. That's like a before shot, I guess. And I'll install the visor now, Weathershield, without drilling any holes through it. I'll get it on there first, and my brackets in place, and I'll take another shot in a minute to show you what it looks like afterwards. Now I know a lot of people don't use these, but they are so handy. They also protect you against the sun, so from that corner when it's shining down at you, it guides the wind away from you, so when you've got the window down, you can drive, you don't have the wind blasting in your face. If other people in the car have got their windows down, if it's raining, you can still have your window down and the rain goes past you, it doesn't go onto you, which saves the electrical components in your door, so you're not getting water down the side of your door. That little bit of plastic serves a big purpose, and they're worth having. So I'll get onto it, and I'll show you what it looks like. What I'm doing here is I'm just peeling this double-sided tape back. I'll start with the straight edge here first, because that's where the door opens. So it's important that the door doesn't close with that overlapping. And then I'll just kind of like work a little bit further up. So you've got just work this area here. Now I've got the top edge to do along here. So bring that along there. And it's this last bit at the very end, how it overlaps like that, you've got to pull it in, and that's when the pressure on the whole tent becomes a problem. And I can't just peel it back because the double-sided tape is passing around here. I've got nothing to stick onto, so I have to force it in a little bit. But that's alright, like I said, I've got those clamps that I've those mounts that I've put in place that I can bolt onto that, then I'll hold it on for however long I want, I guess. But yeah, it's starting to look good, starting to look very nice. And there's me Weathershield now on. At the moment, like I said before, it's just now, or I might not have said it exactly the same way, but what I'm going to do now is just like a stress test. I'll leave it like this for the next week or two and just watch the points where the double-sided tape may come apart because the Perspex been a bit under stress here, and where it starts to lift is where it starts to lift is the points where I'll make the hole and bolt it down. That's awesome. I love it. So big thanks to my mate Mark in Taiwan for getting these for me. I couldn't find this particular one anywhere, and my mate Mark found them for me and posted them to me from Taiwan. So thanks heaps, mate. I'm loving it. Alright, we've got another video coming soon, so yeah, I'll see you then. Cheers.